What is up, everybody? It is your not favorite YouTuber here because you probably have someone else you really like. But today we are going to be looking at probably one of the most reliable sources for this topic, Wikihow. We're going to be discussing how to be a vigilante, vague vigilante, me. I already skimmed through this before this video is even going to start, and personally I would give it a 2 out of 10. It doesn't even tell you to have an origin story, not to have like dead parents or dead someone, and then start being a vigilante. None of that, so I'm pretty sure it's not that good. This is probably made in the 1920s, outdated edition, but we're still going to make fun of it. And alright, we'll get into this. Thank you guys for watching. Alright guys, so in all of my honesty as a trained vigilante, I'm definitely a vigilante. This should definitely be part number 2. Personally, I think they should say you need to have an origin story and then have like superhero powers. That should definitely be part 1, but they skipped that part, so I feel like this is definitely a dangerous one. But realize you cannot be easily intimidated. I can account for that. One time someone sent a chihuahua after me and I kept my cool. I kept my shit. Stay cool. You need to be convinced that you are superior to them in every way possible. Exactly. You got to be superior. You got to be racist. Because you got to believe that you're superior to them. Okay, now that was a bad joke, but yeah. But be ready to back it up physically. Yeah, I got my lack of muscles, yeah, and that's how I scare everyone. Alright, now step 2, be vigilant. Clues in the name. You need to be on your guard, knowing where crime is most likely to happen. Yeah, I know where crime is most likely to happen, in my backyard. But there's no speech bubbles or thinking bubbles, so I don't know if this is exactly what he's thinking. The artist really did a terrible job here, like a 2 out of 10. But we have a road sign, another road sign, the woods. Why is he thinking about this man with a beard? Why is he thinking about this hairy man? Is this like this dude's Uncle Ben and he's like remembering, like, with great power comes great responsibility? Like, this is his role model? This is outdated. Know your area. Chances are if you start chasing someone down who's pulled a crime on another, they may try and vacate the area if they're not stupid enough to stand and defend themselves. You know what? That's exactly what I hope just happens. That they're willing to go to fight me. That's all I do. And if they just run away, what am I going to do? I'm not going to chase after them. I'm going to spend... Anyway. Why is this person looking up? This doesn't show he knows his area. Why is everything red around him? This man is not okay. I feel like there's something else wrong with this man. Like, look at him. Look at the suit he's wearing to go out as a vigilante. No, this dude already failed. All right? Quit. Don't break the law. Okay, that just goes against being an actual vigilante in the first. Be realistic. Alright, now first of all, why you're gonna wear a red shirt during night? They're just gonna snipe you. You're gonna get quick scoped out there. It's dangerous in the field. You got red hair too. What kind of gimmick is it? Your gun is red as well. Is everything about you like literally red? So basically part 5 is saying that if you watch your favorite movies and you try and mimic them, then you're not going to succeed. I can tell you that this is false. I watched all of the Batman trilogy and I'm already ready to fight crime, like I've gotten cut a couple times, I've had to go to the hospital, but that you're going to have to roll with those punches. Batman does as well, just watch the Batman trilogy and you'll do fine, I promise. I promise you guys. Choose your weapon. Alright, is this man thinking about using a magnifying glass? I'll give this dude props. At least that's unique. How old is this dude? Like, he looks like he's in his mid-40s, and he's still gonna fight crime. Not only that, he's gonna use a magnifying glass. You know what? That's respectful. I'll give this dude my respect. He's gonna use a magnifying glass to beat the shit out of criminals. Now that's at least unique. I think he gets points for that. That's probably one of Stan Lee's best creations out there. Alright, simply hunting bad guys with your 2 fists isn't going to get you far. Yeah, this man has the magnifying glass. He's ready. He doesn't need no knife. Sure to keep it non-lethal. Alright, yeah, I guess if you don't want to be a punisher. Your options are not limited to these 2, of course. Yeah, you want to get these brass knuckles with like a taser in the middle. That's exactly what you want. That's all you need. Now this is the only one I actually agree with. Look, you gotta train yourself. Look, they're playing Dance Dance Revolution right there. Like, what if it's the final fight scene in your show? Like, you gotta be ready for that, right? For your show, right? First of all, this dude looks like this is the scene where he finally suits up and he's gonna suit up for the first time and go after bad guys. Have an item of clothing preserve anonymity. First of all, what is this dude doing in the morning where he has a suit? I feel like he has an actual professional job. Why are you being a vigilante? Second of all, that is a jacket and hoodie that is not going to cover you. Not in the slightest. They say that you need hoodies and hats as they're discardable. You also need bulletproof vests because those are definitely discardable as well. First off, before this happens, I just want to direct your attention that the artist still drew the armpit hairs there. I at least respect that. They're like everything else looks garbage, but they at least put that little of detail right there. I like that. And recruit members, your close friends may feel the same way. My close friends do not feel the same way. You can't tell anyone. If you tell anyone, then the villains will find them and they will take them down. They will have them as hostage. You can't do this. Alright, sorry guys, I had to cut it off from the last one. I got PTSD from when my main villain, the tickler, tickled my hamster, and like my hamster was barking. Like, I don't know, it got weird. But we're gonna head on to the questions. How can I train myself? Martial arts is both non-suspicious. Well, first of all, if you really want to train yourself, you want to get into a bar fight, and you just want to wreck house. You want to go ultra instinct shaggy like on everyone. What are the worst and least consequences if caught? Hell, don't get caught. But the consequences are everyone's gonna love you in the city, and all the victimizers will hate you. Those are the consequences. That's what I have to live with. You know, people loving me all the time for being a vigilante. Definitely, because I'm definitely a vigilante. Should I tell anyone I'm a vigilante? I think the only case you can tell someone else if you're a vigilante is if you have a spouse and children, and only tell your children. Don't tell your spouse. like what if like you don't show up to little Jimmy's baseball game? He'll understand why. You were kicking ass. What types of exercise should I do? You know those monks that just constantly keep on getting hit and like they punch trees and then their hands get bloody and then they put salt and like punch salt with their bloodied hand? That's exactly what you want to do. I have to go through that 0 times. Do I need to buy a stab-proof vest? In my professional opinion, you do not need a stab-proof vest because if you're going to be a vigilante, you should have some actual like invincible powers or something, or you should be really good to the point where you don't need one. Those are just a waste of money, definitely. Like you shouldn't be getting stabbed. If you're getting stabbed, then you shouldn't be a vigilante. Where should I be a vigilante? Only New York City. That's where all the other heroes take place. What do I do if I'm confronted by the police? Well, if you're confronted by the police, just show him your official vigilante ID, and he'll just let you walk free. Once again, you know, you better have your registration, and always make sure your vigilante registration doesn't expire. Is it normal to be angry and or get revenge? Alright, looks like we're talking to the Punisher here. Do I have to have a costume? Yes, it is mandatory that if you are a vigilante, you have to have a costume. If you're running out of time, then you can just hit up your local party city. We'll still let you in as being a vigilante. You just might look a little goofy, but that's part of being a vigilante. Is it a good idea to catch the perpetrator, make sure they don't go anywhere, call the police, then leave? Yeah, first you want to put that person in a coma. Then you want to handcuff them, and then you want to spiderweb away. But that was the last question. I hope everyone learned a lot about how to be a true vigilante here. Don't look at this Wikihow. It isn't that updated. I'm definitely more informed. I've been on the field for about 20 years, even though I'm 16. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace.